What's up, everybody? Mickey coming back to you with another video. As I kind of sort through my cards and trying to show off my PCs, I think in this 3-row box, as I took some stuff out of other boxes, this should be my entire Frank Thomas PC. I think I've only shown Bears. Maybe I showed my Longo PC. And I know I showed specifically Burley and Canerco and Michael Jordan. Did I have my other White Sox stuff? I might have shown one of my Syracuse PCs. I think I did Syracuse basketball, but not football. Then there's obviously my Bulls PC. I think I showed my Bears PC. Anyway, so I need to show my White Sox PC that's not Burley, Canerco, or Thomas. I just had so much of those three players that I kind of had to separate it. I thought I had one or two more Frank Thomas autos. I'm down to 5, which is still a good amount. I'm not trying to hoard them. I just thought I had at least one more. I knew for a fact I had at least 7. Then I remember 6 months ago I sold one of them because it was around a $200 card that I didn't care about that I got for 75 bucks, and I had 5 other Frank Thomas autos. I just thought I had one or two more. But I guess I don't. But that's fine because 5 is more than enough. This isn't sorted the best way possible, but we're gonna get into it. So first, only 2 graded. Well, I guess this is 1 graded. This, I think, was one of the giveaway. It's like a slab, but it's not a slab. From one of the Nationals a couple years ago. I mean, it's a Frank Thomas rookie, but it's just an Sidley slab. And this is a 96 Leaf Gold Stars out of 2,500. There's a sticker of $25 on it. I don't know if that's what I bought it for, or if I tried to sell this at one point and said it was a $25 card. But that's kind of cool. And yeah, let's kind of get into it. I'm going to try to potentially do this fast. I think the left side is less crazy inserts and stuff, and the right side is better stuff. And then I have the autos and jerseys and stuff over here to my side. So we're going to get into it. Pacific Collection. Pinnacle, nothing crazy to start out. This one's kind of cool. We have the 97 Soaring Stars. Kind of a cool insert right there. We got the Boss. That's a cool one right there. This looks like it's this just looked like it would be numbered out of a million. It's just a 96 or 97 Leaf Limited right there. This is Damage to All Shit. It's like a half hollow from 95 SPX, 97 SPX. You can see, I don't know if you can see it right there. There's so much damage in the corners or but whatever. I'm keeping that card, but I just didn't realize how damaged that was. Oh, you know what? Whatever Frank Thomas's I got from when I opened the 2 boxes of 2000 Tops are not in here. Those are still together in their own 2000 Tops boxes that I need to resort and disperse out. This is a base card from 97 Tops. That's kind of a clean design right there. Another limited one. I'm going to try to fly through these so we can get to some of the better stuff. Old school Select right here. That's what Select used to look like when I think it was a licensed product before Panini. I'm not a big fan of this insert, but it's cool, I guess. The Fleer Ultra power-ups. Those are always kind of cool. This one's still with the protective coating on it. Masters from... I don't know if that's Chrome or Finest, but it's one of the other. It's one of them. Fleer $1 Million Moments. Then I believe there are these 4 checklists. Oh, no, these aren't checklists. These are, I'm not crazy about these. I think Jordan has some of these type cards too. The Prime 9 ones. They look kind of cool, but I don't know. I'm just not crazy about them. Then we got a checklist right there. And then we got the Big Show with Dan Patrick and Keith Olbermann and Frank Thomas. Alright, gonna try to fly through some of these. A Splash in History. Never Compromise. That's a cool one right there. This is just a Topps All-Star card from 97, but like it has the kind of like the foil to it. That's disgusting right there. This one, not that crazy about. The photo gallery, that's kind of nice right there. Another Prime 9 and just a star card right there. Headliners, not, some of these I don't love, I just have, but it's one of those things where it's like if some of these were worth more money, maybe I would move them, trade them, and get other cool Frank Thomases, but a lot of these aren't worth much, so it's like I'm just gonna hold them. Stadium Club, I usually really like Stadium Club, don't like the design of that year. Just a score one that almost looks like a cartoony Sports Illustrated card right there. I don't know if it's just me, that looks like it's the image from like Sports Illustrated or something. Gonna try to get through this. Another Prime 9 and a long ball. Ooh, this is a cool foil one. What is this from? 1998. Cornerstones with Robin Ventura. That's kind of a cool one right there. Just another Pinnacle. Another one of these star. These are just super cool cards. Headliners, don't love that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just an Upper Deck insert. Not super crazy about the design for that. That's kind of a cool picture, but I don't really love it. The old fake license cards. This is also really funny. Just looking at this license. So, fun story about me, semi-recently. About a month ago, I got my identity stolen. Someone got a hold of my social and bought a car. Got a car loan with my name. And I caught it. My credit hasn't fully reset yet. It might take a month, but it was proven correct as fraud. It only took about a week. But the dude, I guess, used a photo like of himself with his information, just like with an address that I didn't live at, with my social and my name. So it was very easy to prove it was fraud, but just crazy. Yo, check your credit reports, because if your credit drops by 98 points and you didn't do anything, something happened, and maybe someone took out a massive car loan in your name, and you need to deal with that. And yeah, so that's fun, but that's just what that made me think of. We're all good now. Some cool Bowman's Best base right there. That's a cool one right there. Fleer Metal. The baseball ones, I feel like they're kind of underrated. Like, everyone likes the Fleer Metal stuff for Jordan or basketball, but I feel like the Fleer Metal baseball stuff is decent. Marquee matchups. It's a cool one right there. Baseball Heroes. This is a really cool texture to it. I'll just show these together because this is just the checklist, and the Pinnacle one's kind of cool, but again, not like a huge fan of it. Just a cool Pacific. That's just a clean, classic Frank Thomas image right there. Fleer Ultra, I recognize that year because I recently picked up the Jordan from that exact set of basketball. Topps Finest base. So we got, this is a newer one, Frank Thomas Team USA. And Inspired Play, Frank Thomas, Jose Abreu. Jose Abreu was so good when he was on the White Sox. I think he's going to get his jersey retired on the Sox for sure. I just think it's a matter of time before that happens. Donruss base from 21. This is definitely a newer one. This is from 2025, so I got this semi-recently. This is from the, like, silver packs from Topps Chrome Jumbo or whatever. That's kind of cool. Select 96, that is clean. And another Starstruck from Score. This is from 2024 Topps, so we got some newer ones mixed in now. It's a little clean one right there. Ooh, this is a really fun design. It's 95, 96 Topps. I just kind of like how old and clean that looks. Then we got a newer Frank Thomas next to an older one right there. 2 Topps Onyx ones. Those are kind of cool. Then we got this one I got a couple months ago, the Virtual Reality Frank Thomas. I just think that's a sick image. Now we got Junk Wax Era, just a 91 Donruss. Gotta have some of those in your collection. Another 97 Pinnacle. 2000 Vanguard. Also got that one kind of recently. I just think those cards look really cool. Bowman's Best, that's just a base from 97. I need to get the refractor of that. That's just super clean. Got another one of the Topps Chrome Mojos. I'm assuming I got those in breaks last year. 2 more of these boys. 1 of those. We're gonna get to the cool stuff in a second. I promise you. I'm just gonna show everything as I can. That's a cool one. Flair. Another 97 Donruss. And this is from 99 Topps, I think. 97. I'm very off right there. Another one of those. Last stack on the left side. We got a 97 Donruss. Pacific Paramount. I have one of these of Cal Ripken. They're kind of cool. This is 2014 Bowman. So not like new, but not old. You know, it's 11 years old, 12 years old at this point. Damn, time really flies. 2014 was that long ago. God damn, I'm old. 91 Score. Is this 2014 Prism? 2014 Prism base. So kind of same thing. Newer Stadium Club. I think this is 06 Topps or Upper Deck. It's 08 Upper Deck. Frank Thomas laying down when he didn't play on the Blue Jays and was just chilling. And some more newer Frank Thomases right there. I don't know if you like put this in one of the DVD drives or whatever that accepts, if that still works, but that's kind of cool. Not a rookie card, it's a 97 Bowman base, but that's just the top loader it said. You know what? Why not have 3 97 Frank Thomases for good measure? Little 97 Zenith right there. Then we have 3 more just kind of cool little base cards. I think that's the sticker from 90 or 91 Collector's Choice. And let's get to the, I think, better stuff. We're about to find out. Cool, cool, cool. Started off 2 90 Score rookies. I think this is his Bowman rookie from 90. Bowman rookie from 90. Hell yeah. This is his Leaf rookie. That's the Topps rookie. I think, is this numbered? Yeah, out of 75. This is from 2022 or 2023. Topps Chrome Anniversary or whatever. Cool little numbered refractor of Frank Thomas. Out of 10,000. Massive short print right here. From old school Donruss Diamond Kings. Road Trippers. Out of 5,000. Okay, so we're getting shorter and shorter printed right now. Out of 2,500, so we keep going down from Elite right there. This is out of 8,000, which is a really weird number, but that's honestly like a super cool image right there. I mess with that. From Pinnacle Summit. And this is from Leaf. I don't really know much about this card. I just know it looks cool. Another like old school Donruss card. I think it has to be 98. Yeah, it was like that has to be 98 because I've seen Konerko cards with that design. Old school Donruss Preferred right there. That's pretty sick. Power Corpse, just always clean right there. Counterparts, him and Tony Clark. These SPX base cards from Skybox are super clean. I would love an essential credentials of that, but I'm never going to pay the price for that 100%. Sportflix. I'm not entirely sure what this is, but cool card. Diamond Mine. Cool old school insert right there. Fleer Ultra RBI King. Lineup leaders. Cool one right there. And I think I have this card of Griffey. Just a cool little old school SPX insert. And these are the Hit It Here cards from Summit. Something like that. Another boss card. Little Victory. Ooh, this one is... I really like the foil part in the Fame game. That's just a really cool Frank Thomas right there. We got the Hot Shots. Very clean, basic insert right there. This kind of has like a wood finish to it. From Metal. Universal Language. I wonder if this is like a low-key short print or something. That's kind of cool. A lot of these I've just had for years, and I'm not entirely sure what they are. It's a really cool Top Stadium Club, Frank Thomas. I just know that looks nasty. That's all I know about that. That just looks incredible. Power Plus. Kind of a hollow card. Cool right there. Another Fleer Ultra one. Big Shots. This one has like... there's the Hot Shots and the Big Shots. That's kind of cool right there. Another one of these hollow boys. RBI endorsements or something. This has some shine to it. The Fall Classics. That's kind of sick right there. Icon. That's dope. These Stadium Club, whatever year this is, I think it's 97. Like, that just looks so clean right there. Another one of these Skybox cards, just disgusting. Heavy Metal. Artistic Talents. That's just a very clean looking card. We got the Stadium Club Members Choice. I love me some late 90s Topps 97 number crunchers. Super clean card right there. Season 3. I think the other one was Season 2, so I guess I got the 2 and the 3. We got a Leaf card from 2023 Trinity mixed in there. And this is kind of cool. I think I actually picked this up at last Nationals. I probably paid $2 for this because this is right after Ryan Sandberg died, and I was like, that's kind of cool. Second City Sluggers, Frank Thomas, and Ryan Sandberg. That's kind of cool right there. Not a ton more, don't worry. Home Run Kings, that's nasty right there. Out of 1,500, Passing the Torch. That's nasty. Another one of these RBI Kings. This Pinnacle Essence of the Game, that's just a gorgeous card. That's disgusting. Another one of these hollow boys. Respect. Dude, the design of some of these Pinnacle cards is just disgusting. Like, that's incredible. Like, that's such a cool card. Not Whole Gang out of 5,000, which is just kind of crazy because, like, this is kind of how the, like, heavy lumber short prints now kind of look in Topps. Top Guns, him and Ken Griffey. That's awesome right there. This is such a cool card. Blast Furnace from Metal. And I don't know if this is like the hollow version. Alex Fernandez, Robin Ventura, and Frank Thomas. I'm not going to lie, I don't know a lot about Alex Fernandez. But Team Nucleus from Select. I wonder if that was like a short print in 97. Not a ton more, don't worry. From 91 Arena Holograms. That's cool right there. That's a cool one right there. Frank H. Fleer, Bubblegum. Just an upper deck. That's a cool one. We got the Crunch Time. So I don't really have a list of like what Frank Thomas cards I have or don't have. I think there's versions of this where there's something in the middle and some without them, but that's kind of cool. These Hobby Masters from Topps are just nasty. Like, that's disgusting. Gold Label base card. Master Strokes out of 5,000. If you know anything about me, shout out Master Strokes. But that's a really cool. Like it is not foil. That card has a really cool texture to it. Then we have keeping the peace or keeping the pace. My bad. Pinnacle with like that hollow kind of texture to it. And then hitting machines, little die cut right there. That's disgusting. And last stack from this side. I don't know if this is the better stuff. This is just like kind of last. This one I recently picked up. These are the old stained glasses from Studio. Probably a set I'm gonna try to eventually do because it's not a crazy set, but super cool right there. Super Boss. We have the Boss and the Super Boss. Titanic Taters. I don't know if this is like a desirable insert, but super fun name and super cool card. Flair Showcase, Frank Thomas right there. Season Crown, that's a cool one. Special FX. There's another one. That's a really cool hollow because there's like 3 different Franks there. That's another one. This Power Brokers Refractor is one I recently picked up, so that's really cool. And then another recent-ish pickup from 97, the Atomic Refractor from Bowman's Best. Just absolutely disgusting, and I dropped a card. Let's pick it up. Cool, cool, cool. And last but not least, autos and mem. Nothing crazy in the mem. Probably could have shown this earlier. This is just like a commemorative ring. Like, cool. I don't even know what year this, 2012. I don't even, this is just taped together. I've had this for so long. You know what's crazy is this, I actually just realized this because this is how little I look at this card. This is just taped in between 2 normal top loaders and is not in a normal actual top loader, which I have now because I bought a bunch of top loaders like 6 months ago, like new ones in all sizes. So I should deal with that. 2019 Tribute. This is game used, but it's out of 2014 Donruss Classics, so unlicensed but cool. Amazing Gray. It's just a jersey card from, it's his little Athletics jersey, or he's in the Athletics. It's an Athletics card, but it's a Sox jersey and Sox uni. And just a dual bat of him and Maglio. Shout out 2004 Maglio Ordonez. Was it 04 or 06? He had 1 year on the White Sox when he went absolutely nuclear. Then my 5 Frank Thomas autos that I still have. This one I think I actually picked up from RBI Crew 7. It's probably in the exact same team bag from Nationals a while ago. Just on card tier 1. Nasty. Right there, I don't even really know because these are all pretty solid autos. This is probably one of my favorites. It's not on card. I do have the Harold Baines to match this from 2005 Trilogy, 2005 Sox cards. Just iconic. It almost looks like it's on card, but it's not. I don't know if you can tell. Like, it is on sticker, but just really clean auto and super cool right there. Then this is really cool, but I've shown this in my Burley video. Out of 35 when Burley started, 2021 was the first year, and since Burley assigned 1 million autos in every year. But duel of him and Frank Thomas, absolutely disgusting. Then we have 2 more. I don't know which one is cooler. Probably the one on the back. Out of 15 from Luminaries. From what year? 2019, 43 home runs on card, Frank Thomas auto. And the last one, I picked this up from one of my friends I went to college with. From 2023 Diamond Icons, on card out of 5, Frank Thomas. So I can get a little thumbnail right there. So that's my Frank Thomas PC. Hope y'all enjoy, and I hope to keep making more fun videos like this. Much love.